Hey everybody, I'm so excited. It's my week to make you fit again. And this week we're doing one of my all-time favorite physical activities to do outdoors, and that is treasure hunting. Now, if you don't know what treasure hunting is, I mean, we do it all the time. We go to the beach, we find beach glass or seashells, and some of us know what geocaching is. And that's what we're going to get into this week. Treasure hunting today is still active. And I mean the real treasure hunting, where you find money or valuable items. And one of my favorite stories happened in 1600s. A ship called the Atocha had dropped 40 tons of gold and silver 35 miles off the coast of the Florida Keys. Now, it had gone missing for years, and people had been searching for it and it was never found. So basically, in 1985, a man named Mel Fisher spent his entire life just about looking for this treasure, and he finally found it, making him the richest treasure hunter on the planet. Now, to learn about geocaching, you're going to log on to the website. It's www.geocaching.com. And here's the website. You're going to log on and learn about geocaching. And basically what we're doing is looking for treasure chests in our local areas. And it's a great way for you to get some steps in and stay active, and also have a lot of fun. Some of you are wondering, what are some of the things that I'm going to need to bring on this geocaching adventure? And the first thing that you're probably going to need is a comfortable pair of shoes that you can get a lot of steps with. So make sure you've got sneakers or something comfortable to put on your feet. The second thing I would say is some sunscreen. Sunscreen is going to keep you from being burnt in case you end up on a beach somewhere like me, or somewhere in the woods where there's a lot of sun. And speaking of woods, you're always going to want to have some sort of bug repellent, especially in the warmer months. We want to prevent ticks and mosquitoes to stay off of us. Now, in geocaching, obviously the most important thing that you're going to need is some sort of GPS device. And this is actually a Garmin that I bought, and I use this one to geocache. Or you can actually use your phone and download the geocaching app right onto your phone and see what geocaches are in your backyard. So that would probably be the easiest for you guys if you don't have a GPS. When you do go on these adventures, make sure you bring a pen or a pencil. There's a log in most of the geocaches that you're going to find. And basically you're going to record the fact that you were there, and you're going to record your experience in the geocache. Don't forget that one of the coolest parts about geocaching is the treasure that you find inside. And so what I like to do when I go geocaching is I bring stickers or different kinds of trinkets that I can trade off with some of the cool things that I might find in the geocaches. And if you guys have a furry buddy like me, you're going to bring him along because he's going to enjoy it just as much as you are. Caches in any caves or dark areas, you're obviously going to need a headlamp like me. So on this beach we found the geocache. Here it is. In case you didn't believe us, there's your treasure chest, and you have to put something in, so we're going to put in this Frozen doll. That's pretty awesome. I know you guys like her. And we're going to take out this bracelet that we're going to put into another geocache somewhere else. So this looks like it says Stony Beach Geocache Logbook, and inside you can see different people have found this, and they give the date, the time, who found it, and then they put in what they took and what they put in usually. Like this one goes all the way back to 2010, and last time it was found was in November. Looks like a lot of people put some business cards or stickers, trinkets. Looks like there's a lot of different ones. then when you're done, you're supposed to put everything back the way that you found it, so the next person has to really look to find it on the map. And now, my friends, I have to tell you that there are rules to geocaching. Basically, you cannot take the geocache home, no matter how cool it is. I mean, and there's some really cool ones out there. But in order to participate in this game, you need to leave it for other people to participate in once you're done with it. So if you find a geocache in the woods, make sure you put it back exactly how you found it. That means if it was covered with leaves and rocks to make it more difficult to find, you've got to do the same. But don't change it. That's the biggest thing. The second thing is you must sign the log. It's the whole purpose of this game. So make sure that you bring a pen and you write down the geocache that you find. You put your name in it. And lastly, if you are going to take any of the treasures out of these geocaches, you have to trade it with an item of equal value. So that means if you have a sticker, you're probably not going to take something like a tracking coin or something like that. You have to provide something with equal value. And some people do put money in them, some people put toys in them, there's stickers, and some, there's tokens that you can find that have been tracked in different geocaches around the world, and there's billions of them. So make sure that you take only one thing and you put in something in its place. Alright everyone, it's been a long day of treasure hunting for Miss PROC, and I'm about to head back. But I hope you guys have a really fun week treasure hunting this week. I left a bunch of music hats in the geocaches around Plymouth this week for you to find, and I hope some of you guys do find those. If you do, make sure you let me know. And I can't wait to read your reflections to see what you guys found and what you guys thought. See you next week.